What is this sorcery? The internet normally tells me I have no eyebrows. And yet you want to know how I do them. Sure. The number one tip when it comes to brows is even before you get to the makeup. Make sure that they are groomed the way you want them to be groomed. If you go back to my earlier videos, you will see the actual shape of my eyebrow is so thick, and for myself, I don't like that look on my face because I have really deep set brows, and my eyebrows, if you can see, like there's hairs that start down here, and it's like my eyebrow was down there and it followed that line. It was really thick. I don't like that, so I actually pluck all of that up. I like a really clean tail. I like the slight arch. It really opens my eyes up. Like, having them groomed the way you want is literally 75% of the work. Now I'm going to take my pencil. I do the Wet n Wild, the deep brown. Sometimes I will do a black pencil, and I have pomades and stuff, but I find I just reach for pencils in the morning because they're just easier. And I just line what's already there. So very, very lightly though. So lightly. If you go in and start coloring on your face like a toddler with a crayon, you're gonna be like, it's too dark, and have to redo it a million times. I don't speak from experience at all. Of course I do. So I'm just gonna lightly go in with the pencil at an angle, and I'm going to start lining what's there. Now I have the really, really tiny hairs on top of my eyebrow that I go up until. So I don't wax those or get rid of those at all unless there's like, you know, a super stray one. But it gives the pencil something to cling on to. And then just a little bit of brush through. Make sure it's in tip-top shape. Gotta make sure I have my arch. That's another thing that you absolutely should do. I've talked about this before. When you're making sure both eyebrows are even, tilt your head forward and make sure both shapes match. But this is my standard eyebrow. I like a natural looking eyebrow. But if I want to overdraw it, all I have to do is real close to the hairs, just start adding the fullness at the top. And I'm gonna go a little bit darker because I want that color to blend in with the hair and look as natural as possible. So you can actually build your brow. I definitely like overdrawing more with the black because I have black hairs, so it looks more natural than overdrawing with the dark brown. I do my look down technique, and you can see my eyebrows are just a little bit off. This side looks a little sharper, so it looks like I need to just kind of sharpen this side. I used to super stress about the inner corners, but I'll just kind of flick along the color, and then I might even just tap the edges of it to blur out any harsh lines, and there you go. You got eyebrows that you love.